Yeah, so you can go through this top side.
What's going on?
1:30. I didn't get my first match until.
Yo, what is up? What is good? Welcome to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day. Remember, if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe, posting videos every week, and you don't want to miss it. All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Birds and Thirds. And as you saw from the thumbnail, we have another pro. And this pro, like when I found this story, shout out to Don. He sent me his profile. I don't want to tell you guys about it, but first, everyone, welcome to the channel. Nichols Wade.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Thank you so much for being here, man. Early in the morning and kind of hot. We're avoiding the rain that we had to South Florida.
Yeah, can't complain.
All right, so before we get into like your full story, give us a quick intro about you and how you came to pickleball.
My name is Nichols Wade, 27 years old, and as you can tell from the accent, I am not American. I'm from London, England, so moved over to the US in 2016 for college tennis, and then on one of my lunch breaks at work 2.5 years ago, I found pickleball, fell in love with it, and I said, you know what, this is for me. I'm going to go all in with it, and kind of changed my career. And now I'm in pickleball, you know, making content, doing coaching, playing some pro tournaments. So absolutely love it.
What was like the reaction like from teammates, family members when you're saying you're quitting tennis, which is a world-known sport, and going to something called pickleball?
First of all, they said, what is pickleball? Because they didn't know what it was. So I had to explain what it was. I had to show them. And still by that point, they were like, what are you doing? And, you know, I just knew that it was for me because I was in love with it. And, you know, my parents are very supportive. They say, you know, find what you love what you do. And I really did that, and I haven't looked back since.
Because like everyone's come to pickleball moment is always different. So here's what we got going on today. Right? We have a best of 3 series in singles, and we're gonna interview you about you and your life and your come up in pickleball in between each game. Right?
Awesome.
How do you feel about singles?
I haven't played singles in a while, but I do like singles, obviously coming from tennis. I had a one-hander in tennis, so I've been learning the two-handed backhand.
Okay.
But yeah, I definitely want to get more into singles for sure.
Just so you know, and they know, I'm 0-15.
All right, well, you know.
If you become that one, you will we'll say 1-15. It'll say Nichols Wade and 15. We're gonna get mic'd up, we're gonna get on the court, we catch you guys there.
Sweet.
If you ever want to talk in the camera, the phone is you, say anything you want.
Sweet.
Picking right up. All right.
Let's do it.
You're the guest, you get to serve.
All right, I'll serve first.
Remember, I'm 0-15.
All right, big expectations.
0-15.
Here we go.
I just came off a silver medal win. Don't be nervous.
Playing a medalist right now?
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go, 0-0.
Oh, I thought you were gonna sell it. I didn't think I was gonna get that one.
You love that, you love that.
All right, guys. I can see the tent. I can see the movement. I can see why he labels himself a pro.
1-0. Yeah. Good
Oh,
ball.
there we go. That was a reach and pray right there.
All right, this guy can move. I can see it.
0-1.
Out.
I knew it.
You need a second serve?
No. Oh my gosh!
That's long.
Oh.
Here we go, 2-0.
Long. Whew. 0-2.
Yeah.
Oh, get down, stay down.
Find his backhand. I see how far you're standing over. Sorry.
Oh,
sorry.
get down. Oh. Oh, wow.
You want to redo?
No.
That's that Dura bounce, baby.
I'm a slow motion that thing. Like
That's a Dura bounce.
That'll do. That'll do.
I'll have some more of those. 4-0.
Out. All right, here we go.
Got a big
Now I'm warm. 0-4. Whoa!
I got it.
Relax, guys. You guys know how slow I start. Relax.
Oh, that's dirty. That is dirty.
You gotta sandbag for a minute, guys. You gotta sandbag for a minute. 0-4.
Yeah, good ball.
All right,
He's on the board.
we're on it now. Oh,
It's a good spot. I like that backhand. 4-1.
oh, I didn't. Don't scoop it.
Go.
Don't scoop it. Don't scoop it.
5-1.
Oh, too much.
See ya.
That was bad, guys. You know it. Just hit it.
There we go. Oh,
I wanted to.
just hit it.
1-7.
Oh no.
See? I just need him to make the mistake.
That's payback.
2-7. Oh, lift it up and follow through.
Here we go. 7-2.
Yes, sir.
Love that.
All right, we're there. Oh, I needed that. I needed that one.
8-2. Oh no.
2-8. I hit right to you.
I'll have more of that, please.
I was like, here, Nick.
Give me some more of those.
Here, Nick, welcome to the channel.
That's a freebie right there. 8-2.
I tried something different.
Yeah.
I haven't done it all game yet.
At this point, may as well.
Yeah. Big comeback.
9-2. Out.
Ooh.
Alright, we've got 10-2.
Yep. Get over!
You got that return down, that wide one.
That's the only thing I have in my bag. We're gonna play that, big dog. I guess it comes to no surprise you got that first win. All right, so I got, so like I said earlier in the video, Don sent me your profile. Shout out to Don, thank you for this.
Legend.
So tell us a little about your story for those who don't know, because like I said, it's a very unique one.
Yeah. So June last year, I was training for a PPA Sacramento, and I went to sleep one night, and next thing I opened my eyes and I was in hospital with a nurse walking towards me, and she basically told me that I'd had a seizure during the night, and I didn't believe her because it literally, you know, I closed my eyes, I opened them, I'm in hospital. And so, yeah, when I did start to believe her was when I just felt all this searing pain go through my eyes, my tongue and my chest from when I had a seizure in bed and I fell over onto the bedside table and onto a steel water bottle. So I ruptured a blood vessel in my eye, bit my tongue, kind of slammed onto the water bottle in my chest. And I was like, oh, this is real. And so, yeah, kind of spent a little bit of time in hospital and then told me to get an MRI. So went and got an MRI. Results came back and said that I had a brain tumour on my right frontal lobe, which is right here. Mm-hmm. So that connects to your left side movement of the body, basically. And so, you know, I was just like completely shocked. Like, this was the fittest I'd ever felt. Yeah. You know, no drinking, no smoking, literally nothing. By far the fittest I've ever felt. And next thing you know, I've got a brain tumour. And so, yeah, I really didn't know what to do with myself. Still ended up playing that tournament on some medication, and you know, I had a lot of people watching me, making sure I didn't have a seizure or anything like that.
I bet. What were they saying? Like your wife, family saying, like you're really gonna go play in this tournament after getting this kind of news?
Yeah. So they were like, you shouldn't do it. It's too much of a risk. All of this. I was like, look,
over a game called Pickleball.
Yeah. I was like, look, I love picky. You know? At this point, you know, what have I got to lose? Yep. And so it was definitely a distraction for me as well. Yeah.
So after the tournament, like where does it go from there? Like, all right, so now you got the tournament done for. So now what are the steps for you, just as far as like health wise?
For sure, yeah. So it was just finding out as much information as possible. You know, finding the right steps forward, finding a good doctor that I wanted to go with as well. So found one out in Northern California. that was an amazing doctor, and so had a lot of meetings with him and his team, basically finding out the process. And with a lot of surgeries, sometimes people don't want to know too much information about it.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of the opposite. Like, I want to know everything about it.
Yeah.
So I was down all the different threads, looking at all the different videos. You know, what's the worst case scenario?
Yeah.
You know, what's the best case scenario? Things like that. And so, yeah, just finding out as much information as possible. And then, you know, there's prep work as well, going on some medication before. And then about a month after the seizure, I had the surgery in California, and it was about a 5-hour surgery that I was put out for. And so they basically cut from one side here all the way across my head to the other side here, and then they pull your skin down, cut a square out, and then take the tumor out, and then plug everything back in, and sew you back up.
So no, all right. So knowing what they're gonna do, obviously you knew what was going on. Like, do you think more of like the negative aspects, because like they're taking pieces of your brain out?
Yeah.
Like, what was going through?
Yeah, I mean, at that
besides
point,
the doctors,
you know,
what was going through your mind?
By that point, you know, I was just like, at first I was kind of like in a bit of a victim mindset. You know, I was like, oh, why me? Why is this happening to me? I don't deserve it.
Yeah.
But then as it got closer, I just got really comfortable with the, you know, the worst thing happening, basically. So, you know, I was like, you know, if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
I'll deal with it from then. You know, I've lived an amazing life already, very grateful for everything. And, you know, if I get put in a wheelchair or, you know, I don't wake up or anything like that, you know, that's just part of life.
Yeah.
You know, everything happens for a reason. And so by that point, I was really prepared for everything.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was just really ready for anything to happen, basically.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And so what was waking up after surgery, because thank God everything went well, you're here.
Yeah.
Waking up, like, from surgery, what was going through it?
It was funny, actually, when I first woke up, my mum was saying, one of the first things I said was, I'm going to go play pickleball.
Stop, dude. Stop, bro. Yeah. My boy has a little more, maybe there's something more going on up here.
For sure.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was like one of the first things I said. But yeah, with brain surgery, a lot of it's to do with like overstimulation. So you really can't be like overstimulated like once you get out and stuff like that. So my movement was completely reduced. I literally just had to like just lay still for like a very long time.
Especially being like active and like obviously a high level athlete.
Yeah.
What was that like? Because I feel like on athletes, if you're saying that my body can't move, like,
yeah,
I'm here, thank God. If someone's telling me my body can't move the way it used to, I'm mentally screwed.
Yeah, it was horrible because like all I wanted to do is like get up, run around, get exercising again, and I've just got like sit in this position with my back propped up so I don't get infections. The biggest risk is actually infection straight after.
Okay.
So you stay in hospital for a certain period of time so that you don't get infection in the area.
Yeah.
And so yeah, again, I just wanted to get out of bed and get up, but you know, I was so weak that I literally couldn't do it if I wanted to.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So when they told you like, all right, was pickleball even on the doctor's plan for you post-surgery?
Yeah.
Or being athletic, was it on like their plan for you?
Yeah, so when I first found out about it, I was like, all right, I'll at least be, you know, I may not even be looking at playing again.
Yeah.
And then when I spoke to the doctor, he said actually because of kind of like where it is in your brain, there's no nerves connected to it, which is kind of like makes it a lot harder if there's kind of nerves tangled into it.
Yeah.
And so he actually said, you know, a couple months you can definitely get back to it. It's gonna be a lot of hard work and stuff like that. But again, you have to really kind of progress gradually. I kind of pushed it a lot harder than that. So
No, not you.
So I got back, you know, faster. Definitely pushed it hard some days, but you know, I was just so eager to get out there.
No, absolutely.
And it just, you know, it started with literally like, you know, I couldn't feed myself, I couldn't shower by myself, you know, I couldn't walk by myself.
Yeah.
So it literally took like, I literally stand on the ground for like a couple of seconds, that's it.
Yeah.
And then sit back down for like, you know,
Yeah,
the next day or
yeah.
so and everything like that.
Crazy.
And then the next time it would be like, all right, let's stand up for 20 seconds,
Yeah.
you know, things like that. And then...
So you still had that athlete mindset, like, all right, I did 10 seconds yesterday, and to double it today.
For sure.
So that, I get that, yeah.
Yeah, and the overarching goal was for me to get back to playing pro pickleball, and you know, having that goal definitely helped me. And then just progressive overload basically every single day. So you know, whatever I did before, you know, can I go further?
Yeah.
And there was definitely days where I was going backwards, like 10 steps for sure. But yeah, what just helped me was just kept looking back at how far I've come.
No, for sure.
And you know, just kept pushing gradually every single day. You know, being able to stand on my feet for a couple minutes, and then being able to walk again. And then, you know, even just like being overstimulated by watching videos, listening to music, like I couldn't do that as well because it was just too much. Like really loud noises, anything like that. Certain types of food were like too hard for me to chew, things like that. And so, yeah, just gradually pushing things, obviously with my doctor's advice, gradually made it out to the pickleball court. But when I went out to the pickleball court, he was like, okay, you could hit one dink.
Yeah.
And then go home. So imagine
yeah.
getting out to the pickleball court, you hit one dink, you have to go home.
Talk about the biggest tease, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so before we get deeper into the recovery process, you got game one on me.
Yeah.
So you beat me 2-11.
Yeah.
So we got to work on something, all right? So let's say you got me by 9 points.
Yeah.
What if I start this one with 9 points? Do you think you can hold me down?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna leave all of Nicholas's links linked down below. Remember, he has his full story posted. You will hear it here in videos 2 and 3 coming on Wednesday and Friday. But go check him out. Show him some love. We'll catch you guys at game 2 where I get 9 points. I can't lose, right? There's no shot.
We'll see.
Catch you guys at game 2.
Sweet.